The wisdom. A long time, a very long time ago, humans started to walk upright. The gods assembled because this development scared them. Yes, humans have always spread fear, even among gods. The oldest god rose to speak. They have 2 legs and can walk erect. They have 2 hands, and each hand has 5 fingers. They have become very skilled using them. They can also speak, often too much, but by times they say things that make sense. They even own a brain, an organ with which they think that they think. Many of them don't use it though, really. Be it as it may, all of this they have gotten too fast, and the only thing they lack now is wisdom. Were they to acquire that too, they would be on equal terms with us and could replace us. It is for these reasons that we have assembled here, and I am asking all of you gods if we should hide the wisdom in a place that humans will not be able to find her so easily. The god of the seas came forth, riding on a wave. His emerald green eyes were shining. Algae were adorning his head. A large number of dolphins surrounded him as he spoke. I, ruler over the vast seas, will hide the wisdom in the deepest recesses of the oceans, and no human being will ever find her. But the oldest god countered, I doubt your idea. Mighty sea god. Humans will build ships and travel over the seas. They might even manage to build a boat that can dive, and then they will find wisdom. Eventually, the god of the underworld rose to speak. I will hide the wisdom in the darkness of earth's deepest caverns. But again, the eldest of gods replied, I also doubt your idea, because one day humans will catch the light, bring it into the deepest darkness, and venture deep into the earth. Then I will hide her, the god of the mountains shouted with an icy roar. I will carry her on top of the highest mountain, where no animal can exist and no bird can reach. I believe, said the oldest of gods, that humans will one day also build strong wings and easily reach the highest peaks. After all the gods had brought forward their suggestions, and nobody was able to bring forth a proposal that found the support of the oldest of gods, they realized that they had reached the end of their wisdom, and asked him to make a better suggestion. To that, the oldest god put his right hand onto his brow, as many gods often do, and for a long period of time he thought deeply before he finally spoke. I know where we will hide wisdom. We will hide her where humans will not look for her in the least. We will hide her into their hearts. And so it was done. Since that day, human beings are looking for wisdom. They sail the 7 seas, seek deeply in the darkest recesses of the earth. They climb the highest peaks and even fly towards the stars. They seek everywhere. Only the one place wisdom resides in is rarely found, very close to them, in their own hearts. With these words the story ends, but as a storyteller, I want to add a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. When we look at modern man, we have to face the fact that modern man suffers from a kind of poverty of the spirit, which stands in glaring contrast to his scientific and technological abundance. We've learned to fly the air like birds. We've learned to swim the seas like fish. And yet, we haven't learned to walk the earth as brothers and sisters. This is an excerpt from the book The Storyteller of Algiers, Stories from the Maghreb and Elsewhere, told and published by erzaehler.aceval in 2018. English audio version by erzaehler, published with authorization and explicit encouragement of the author, illustrations and title image by Bendix Bauer. Currently, the book is only available in German. If you are an editor or interested in publishing an English version of the book, please contact the author's son, erzaehler, under hakim@aceval.net. To order an autographed and dedicated copy of the book, please contact the author directly. You will find his email address under www.aceval.net or via his Facebook page.